know you may not believe it, but God did it. And I can start the show this afternoon by saying there is no better time than now. When you get knocked out today, you carry your bag, they go your house. You know, it's a very big game. The Nigeria Super Eagles will play against the Cameroonian round of 16 today. It doesn't really mean that there's no other games to be played by 6 p.m. I'll let you know. But the big game, the biggest one seems to be that one where Nigeria Super Eagles would be playing against indomitable Lions of Cameroon. And I'll be like in my head, when an eagle have a fight with a lion, who gets to win the day? You want to do by animal light. But you know the eagles are always soaring high. The lion would not fly. The lion would just be down. So maybe a pinch and run would do. But it's a very beautiful afternoon in the city of Lagos. The atmosphere for me looks very nice. The people looking at very, very incredible as well. I'm happy to be back on your radio right now. The voice of the mic is here. My name is Kizzy K. And if it was a morning show the other time, I could be like, I'm the reason like Coco Golf. But this time around, I am the reason. The only sport man that don't need the Novak drugs because I've got Djokovic right inside of me. Welcome, it's a beautiful afternoon on the Circus Cowboy Show. Just like the name implies, this afternoon I will be having those words together with that man. His name is the man. I'm not going to keep you on the side, so you talk about himself. You hear him talk all the time on the radio. He's always here with me every Saturday to kill the show, to keep it down, to nail it on the show today. We'll do some throwback, some of the weekdays talk. He wasn't on the radio with us, but he did more of the TV talk from a distance, right? That was virtually. But today, I'm having him live, privilege again to have him on the show. So we talk about this and we do the talk from a throwback. I will take it back to a Tuesday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today Saturday. So please, when you hear me taking it back, don't feel like, oh, is Kizzy K trying to take us back. No, we'll go forward, right? But on the show, let's talk about what is at stake and what needs to be put in place. Does Jose Peseiro have the strategy to get the result right today? Maybe Mayowa will tell us. Good afternoon. Welcome, Mayowa.
Good afternoon. It's always nice to be here.
Right.
I mean, I've always been here virtually throughout the week.
Yeah, virtually, right? Yeah, keeping us busy on TV.
Well, for those listening, you can subscribe to VOP TV, on YouTube, so you can get to catch
catch us live as well.
Us do our thing there. However, it's an interesting Saturday. Like I always say, we are always here to break it down for Lagos City. One of my keyword is Amaka is always looking around to disappoint. The question is which of the two teams playing today will be the Amaka? Is it going to be Nigeria or is it going to be Cameroon?
But definitely one team, right?
Yeah, well, I mean the performances so far of the two teams has not been impressive. Nigeria only struggled to score 3 goals. With the African Player of the Year just getting 1 goal.
Oh, okay.
And he has not been able to do so much. Since there's a particular Yugobe song who is confused on who to use, whether it's to use Ondoa or to use Onana. And there's an Anguissa who is not doing perfectly well. It's always interesting. Like I always say, we are here to break it down for Lagos City. Okay,
we are here to break it down. So without wasting much time, let's hit the street now. The first question I've got for you now: what is the way forward? How do we beat Cameroon today?
Well, it's very simple. We're together on TV yesterday,
right?
And when we're talking about the tactics that will probably be in play yesterday, one of the things that I see Peseiro doing again, he'll probably go the route of Cote d'Ivoire, the way he played against Cote d'Ivoire. So I won't be surprised if I see Kevin Bassi and Frank Oyeka playing again, sitting in front of the 2 central defenders. The reason for that is for him to be able to, show up the midfield such that the Camerooners do not have, any chance of playing. Right. However, one thing the Camerooners have been able to do better than Nigeria, they've been able to get more goals than Nigeria.
Yeah,
whereas
definitely.
Nigeria has been struggling to score the goals.
But what about conceding wise?
So the problem is this. Well, we have problems conceding goals. We have problems scoring goals.
Okay, scoring goals, right.
They have problem, keeping the clean sheet.
They have,
they have a problem. So it's very interesting. They have a problem, keeping the clean sheet. We have a problem conceding, scoring goals.
Yeah, not conceding goals in front of goals.
If Nigeria should concede first, I would fear that might probably be the end for us, because we've been firing blanks in front of goal. So for me, I would expect, yesterday when we were talking about this on TV,
right,
I said something that Peseiro needs to send a message to Osimhen. Because Osimhen has not been firing on all cylinders, and to be honest with you, I don't see any reason why a Paul Onachu
shouldn't get a start, or Terry Murphy shouldn't get a start.
Not getting a start. Osimhen can be introduced as a joker later in the second half, but I would give a Terry Murphy or a Paul Onachu a chance for them to be able to prove themselves. They've been part of the team, but they've not gotten the chance to be able to show themselves.
Right.
And the person who has been mandated to get the goals for Nigeria has not been able to do that. So for me, I would like to see a Frank Oyeka and Calvin Bassey play just for more protection.
So tell me you would like to see an Osimhen on the bench as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Osimhen should start from the bench. I think we should allow Paul Onachu and Terry Murphy to be able to express themselves, and probably maybe we'll be able to get something different from what we've had in the last 3 games.
So without taking it back a little bit, but I had to say the midfield, Calvin Bassey, like he has been lost to requirement, and the transition of Calvin Bassey, when we see a Calvin Bassey in the game, it means he's in for the midfield, but then we see him we see a 3-5-2. The midfield gets so compacted. They say this, and don't see anybody who plays from the left side have opportunity of going high. Yes. Then he can play. They play like a 3. You see Calvin Bassey, Trust Ekong, Calvin Bassey, Simi Ajayi, Trust Ekong, or maybe possibly a Calvin Bassey or Kenneth Omero, Trust Ekong today. Then Ola now say this, and also mix the 5 and the midfield and looks very compacted. But let's talk about one man who made his debut the other time. While he was in the game, he was so amazing. For an real amateur player, Alassane Yusuf getting a start, and that's for the first day we played against Equatorial Guinea.
Yes,
and he was amazing.
True.
Watching him play, he was like they call him the Nigerian Golo Kante now. So let's be strict now. Let's be serious with this. He's been off. I wouldn't want to say we've been getting the result wrong, but we've been advancing, and he's not been in the picture. He returns back today, back again, fit to play. Do you think Peseiro should give an Alassane Yusuf a start today? Because I'm just saying.
Well, if you say we've been getting the result, well, we've been getting the result, but with the result,
more reasons we're advancing. But we're advancing.
Does the result inspire any confidence?
No, not really.
It does not. For a team like Nigeria, we should be expecting to score 8 or 9 goals in the first round of the tournament. To be honest with you, it's not as if Ivory Coast were that fantastic. We couldn't get the goals against them. The last time we played, we only won by an own goal by Sangate.
Yeah, by Sangate.
Sangate gave us the own goal.
So one goal from open play so far.
That's the bad one to the round of 16. It's very tough. But in any case, the Yorubas will say "Ara Jaleyiwa," meaning that no matter how you win the fight, the bottom line is you won the fight. So whether it's 1 goal, whether it's 0 goal, provided we are progressing, who cares? However, Alassane Yusuf coming back to play.
Right.
He's just coming back from an ankle injury. I think we should be very careful in introducing him back to full game.
Why you say that?
I want to go the route of Kevin De Bruyne. I remember when before that long time injury layoff for Kevin De Bruyne, Pep Guardiola rushed him back to play, and he got injured again. And he had to go off for about 3 months. So for me, I think I don't want a situation whereby we start playing and in the next 10-15 minutes, he gets into a bad tackle, and the next thing we are thinking about substitution, and that will disrupt a whole lot of things that the coach has already planned out. So for me, I would expect that Alassane Yusuf, yes, is very important. Is a key player for us. However, I would expect him to probably be introduced in the second half, maybe after 60-65 minutes, for him to be able to play. I don't think he's back to full fitness to be able to play the whole of 90 minutes. And also remember that this is going to be a very tough game. Forget the fact that the Camerooners have not been doing very well. They're a very physical team, and in the course of being physical, they might he might get into tackles that will injure him. So probably I would say he should come in the second half and not start the game. Okay, so that's for Alassane Yusuf. Let's go back to another one now. Are we expecting the Peseiro? Let's not just talk about Osimhen now. Generally, are we expecting Peseiro to do maybe a change today? Do you see a Peseiro doing a change of squad? Some players, the big boys in camp, a lot of complaint from the media, like the Terry Murphy has been he's been in the news right in France, in Nice, and his club side, because I understand before he left the club side, the management said we can't afford to leave Terry Murphy, and now they come second in the league on as it stands now. He has not gotten the game start. He's not even kicked the ball yet. He was the last to join the team, from France. Now the question is,
Nacho is a good player, in the Turkish league, doing so well for himself as well. He was a big man leaving the side. But let's look at it generally. The likes of Bruno Yemechi, the likes of Kelechi Iheanacho, some players on the bench. Onyeka Kachiko started the other time. No, he came from the bench. Now, all of those guys, like some big boys in the team, have not got on the start. Do you advise Peseiro to do a change of squad? Because it feels like the media is saying a lot to Peseiro. Do this, do that. And I think I love him because he's a stubborn manager. I love that part of Peseiro. So, Maya, on your own point of view, do you see a Peseiro changing the squad just to get the result against Cameroon today?
Well, if you were to be a very stubborn manager, you would have stuck to Zoho in the post.
That's what. No, Stanley he did it. He did it to a point. He got federal government coming. The government came in, invited him. I said, "Oh, Peseiro, you don't need to do this." So that's how stubborn he has been. I think you know what I'm saying. It. I feel like Alex Iwobi also have not really been as
I was about saying that. I think,
and you see him keep playing him.
Yeah. So
that's kind of stubborn I'm talking about.
The thing is that I think there are two top players. I think Peseiro to send a message to. I know a whole lot of people listen to me now.
Right.
They might not probably agree. But the fact is, Iwobi has not played to standard in this particular competition. Osimhen has not played to standard in this particular competition. To be honest with you, I think sending a message to them that if you don't improve your performance, you don't get to play, will go a long way in even gingering the other guys on the bench.
Yeah.
For me, if Iwobi does not start today, it won't really bother me because the games he has started, he has not really shown what we know him for. The class is not there.
Right.
He has not brought the class he has shown in Fulham. He has not brought it to the national team, and I think there's a need for a message to be sent. So for me, I think for this particular game, if you don't start and Iwobi, I don't think there should be an issue. I think one of the guys that should not be starting the game will be Iwobi and Osimhen. One
of the things I know about club football, I know the only way managers give their the only way managers give the strikers or the forward, whatever way, give them let them play more games when they're not scoring goals. The confidence, you let them play, and you keep playing them, they keep getting confidence. But this one is an interval stuff. This one is a tournament. This is not a long one. It's just how many matches? 52 matches generally to play. Now, if you want an Osimhen and Iwobi to be dropped on the bench with that kind of style of play, do you see us getting a result against Cameroon?
Yeah, the thing is the first question we should ask is what has been their overall contribution to the team
so far?
Iwobi has not been in the tournament. What's the name? Osimhen has been firing blanks. Right. Let me give a typical example. Rigobert Song did something crazy. After the first game, he changed five players.
Yeah, I did that. But that was like a trial luck.
Yeah, he changed. No. See,
you liked it.
Whether trial luck or not, it's in second round. It's in the round of season. Yes. See, Cameroon has not been playing well generally. Even with the changes, there were still lapses and rest of that. However, he was able to send a message to just player. Another thing he did that was impressive was dropping Onana. Onana played in the second game and he was very shaky. He let in some goals that was supposed to let in, and he brought back Ondowa in, and that's a message to Onana that you have to pick it up.
Okay, Maya, let me hold you quickly. That what do we pray for? What do Nigeria pray for? I did see that post on Instagram from the legend himself, Godwin Enakin. I saying Nigerians will be hoping we have this man in goal post, and he posted Andre Onana, and everybody was commenting, liking it. Do you think Onana should get started so we can?
Well, on a lighter note, I was talking to one of our colleagues there earlier before the show started.
Okay.
And he's a huge Manchester United fan, and we're both bantering that he is praying that Cameroon beats Nigeria.
Oh, he's praying.
So that Onana
is he Nigerian?
Yes, a Nigerian.
Oh, okay.
Our colleague
so Onana won't go back. Oh, I guess I know the man. Oh, goodness me, that's magical.
So Onana won't go back to Manchester United. And probably we have the Turkish goalkeeper playing. However, coming back to what Enaina said, it's more of a banter, to be honest with you. Whether Cameroon decided to use their third choice goalkeeper or their seventh choice goalkeeper, the question remains: have we created the opportunity to be able to? Have we buried the opportunity that we have been creating? Let me give you a typical example. The last game we played, we should have dispatched Equatorial Guinea 5-6-0 in that particular game. But what happened? The chances that were created, they were not taken. So that's the problem. Even if we have Onana in the goal post, having Onana in the goal post should probably be an advantage, because Onana lacks confidence at the moment. However, the question is our striking department capable enough to deliver the goals? That's where the problem is. So for me, whether it's Onana or Ondowa or Rigobert Song cousin or whoever it is in the post, the question is: are we able to create the chances to score
Okay,
the
let's
goals.
take it back to the game today. Sounds like that was a very big game. Of course, everybody knows. We'll do clubs out football. The games we predict today, we'll let you know. Olympic Marseille, Monaco, 9 p.m. Nigerian time today. Stuttgart against RB Leipzig, 3:30 Nigerian time today. Then we'll go to the Serie A, AC Milan, Bologna, 8:45 p.m. Then Barcelona against Villarreal, that's 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. These are the games we predict. Don't be surprised. We've not talked about the Nigerian team prediction, right? The game time, we'll do all of this when I return in the evening. So the Nigerian game, I will be on the radio for the evening to run the show for you till that point. To get connected with our correspondent, Ivory Coast, and also other football pundits to dissect and analyze, to go to inside, to know what we need to do to get the result right. But Maya, let's go back to Abubakar Vincent. The Sixers, you know, some of the things you said on the radio is a different platform, so I wanted to say them again. Let's talk about Abubakar. He returns back. A threat for us. Do you fear Abubakar?
Well, I don't think there's a need to fear Abubakar.
Right.
I mean, he starts in the Nations Cup. They are very scary.
Yeah, definitely. He's been here before. He knows this.
However, he starts in his club. They are not fantastic. I mean, Besiktas has been struggling.
In Turkish League, yeah,
they
true.
don't have to fire their coach. If you play 12 games and you are scoring 4 goals, I mean, you are not firing on all cylinders.
Right.
1, 2. Even scoring the 4 goals, what has been his overall contribution to the goals that has been scored by Besiktas? If they are really doing well, they will not be struggling and they will not have to fire their coach. So it means Abubakar is not doing well generally, even in terms of scoring the goals. Because if he has been scoring the goals, Besiktas will not be languishing where they are. Abubakar coming back to the Nations Cup, being introduced by Cameroon. Obviously, we are not 100% sure if he will start the match or if he is going to be playing. However, you know, players with this long list of experience, they have a way of influencing the team.
Right.
You know, having an Abubakar in the team is another advantage for the Cameroonian team. You know, if the strike, if one thing the Cameroonians have not been able to do, they've not been able to win games properly, confidently. I mean, their last game against Gambia, if not for VAR, probably will not have Cameroon. Will not be playing Cameroon.
But they did well that game. I should give that credit to Gambia as well.
They did well, but Gambia almost,
almost broke the deadlock.
Took them out of the tournament. I mean, it shows they lack a bit of coordination, and bringing in Abubakar, it should probably bring some calm into their team, camp,
right.
into the team. So I mean, Abubakar addition will be another advantage for the Cameroonian team. However, I don't think we should be scared of Abubakar, because I mean the team is not playing generally well, and 2, Abubakar himself has not been firing on all cylinders. To be honest, if you would ask me who has a better chance of winning, aside Nigerian firing blanks, I think we stand a better chance of winning.
So let's go with the round of 16, the pairings. Which one for you? I know I would want to say the simplest, but there's a word like that. Which one is the hardest, and whichever way? Which one is the easiest? Which one do you think is like a walk in the park for some teams? Which one? Looking at, should I give you a reminder?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll give you now. So the first one today, we have Angola against Namibia, Nigeria, Cameroon. That's for today. Then come tomorrow, Equatorial Guinea will play against Guinea, Egypt, DR Congo. Then the other day, that's on the 29th, Cape Verde will play against Mauritania. Senegal will they'll be visiting Ivory Coast, better word. And also Mali, Burkina Faso, Morocco, South Africa. All of those games. Which one do you think is the hardest game?
Well, and the others will probably be. There are a couple of hard games in that particular lineup.
Right.
I think Nigeria, Cameroon. See, because of the rivalry, it's just more like a Manchester United, Man City. Even if Manchester United is not playing well, when it comes to Man City, they want to put in their all because of the local derby. It's just like a Liverpool, Everton. Even though they might not be doing well, but because of the derby, they want to put in all their best. So Cameroon, Nigeria, right. No matter what the level of performance for the two teams, no matter how underwhelming they've been in the tournament, because of the rivalry and because of the back and forth that has been happening between them, it's going to be an interesting and a very tough game. Also, there's a Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire, and I think if I want to rate it, the most toughest will be Senegal, Côte d'Ivoire. The reason is this: you have a defending champion who is firing on all cylinder against a host country who has all the stats.
So they're playing a tough man,
but they've been underperforming. You understand? And on paper, it looks like Senegal should take it.
Yeah.
But like David will always say, right. You never know where the biscuit will crack from.
Okay, so what about looking about the easiest for you just to say?
The easiest for me, I think, is probably be the Angola Namibia team. Okay. I think Angola should not have any issue, but however,
but what about
Namibia could also be crazy, can go crazy.
Right. I think that for me as well.
Serious.
Some people say when you look at the fixtures and say Cape Verde, Mauritania, but that's like a lot of people. No, Cape Verde. They're the best playing side.
They're very fantastic. They even play better than the Senegalese team.
Right. No, they're the best playing side for me.
They even play better in terms of how they finish off teams.
They are coordinated.
They are very coordinated.
Right.
They even play
Organized,
better.
composed team.
Yeah, they even play better than the Senegalese team. Yes, the Senegalese team, they've been able to coordinate themselves and score goals, a lot of goals.
I think they've got the flair and confidence.
Yeah, but the Cape Verde team, please don't take anything away from them. And also, a lot of people are ignoring Equatorial Guinea.
Yeah, Equatorial Guinea.
They are ignoring Equatorial Guinea.
Maya, see, all these teams.
You know they have a defender strike.
Yeah, and so the man is going to score and goal. See, Maya, this is you're saying.
He even has more goal than African best.
I know, Maya, yeah, this is Osimhen. Let's leave that.
No, I'm not.
But I understand. Quickly, let's get on this one. A whole lot of teams are actually good at this. Surprising teams so far. The likes of Equatorial Guinea, amazing side. The likes of DR Congo, this side, Kakuta, this side, Gael Kakuta. They've got players, I love the way.
And nobody's talking about Morocco. Achraf Hakimi is doing some magic.
For every goal Morocco have scored, Achraf Hakimi has got his foot in it.
Yes, he has been involved in all their goals, and that shows the kind of class he is. That guy might be very, very instrumental. On radio, on TV yesterday, I was disagreeing with Joseph a whole lot.
Right.
And one of the things he said was anybody that wins between Nigeria and Cameroon
gets to the final,
has a free pass to the final.
That's what you said.
And I disagree with that because there's a Morocco looking around. Nobody's talking about them, but they can shock a whole lot of people.
But why you say no? With everybody's talking. Say let's not say it this way. Morocco, Senegal has been the favorite in this tournament. Everybody knows.
True, but
I feel like after the draw they got, everybody felt like the respect, got off. Now the last game they played against Zambia,
yes,
the Chipolopolo, second half, the Congo game they cried for a draw. It's true. The first game they got the result. I was on the radio. I gave all of the hype. Walid Gragi and his boys, Atitiala, Sofiane Amrabat, Sofiane Boufal, El Nassiri, Achraf Hakimi,
against the they struggled throughout the 90 minutes.
Exactly. So. When we saw that, we were like, okay, now watch the Zambia game.
And let's go back to that particular DRC game. Kudos to the DRC team.
Sincerely, I fear them a lot. They are here.
They came with a game plan,
right?
And what they did was this: very simple. And this goes to all those that wants to learn how to, if you are aspiring to be a coach or you want to learn how to analyze football. These are the kind of games you should watch.
Yeah.
What did they do? They stopped Morocco from playing, and that was it. They frustrated every move from Morocco and ended up getting most of the ball because they didn't allow Morocco to play.
Right.
Morocco only tried when you allowed them to play, but they didn't allow them play.
And there's no fear.
And there was no fear. They didn't allow them play. So the tactics that was employed by DRC, don't be surprised that they might use the same tactics again in the second round. And you see them in the quarterfinal.
I say this. I think I see them having an edge over Egypt.
Yeah, they might.
I think I say that again.
Egypt
they're struggling as well.
Has been really struggling. How do you explain you score a goal in the 93rd minute?
But which North African team is not struggling, Maya, apart from Morocco? They're all struggling. What happened? What changed?
Let me go back to MM. Before the tournament started, myself, you, and MM were here in the studio on a Saturday, and MM said something that a lot of people came at us on YouTube for on that day. That we don't know what we're saying, and just that anytime a competition is held in West African part of
they always struggle. He said so, yeah.
They always struggle. And look at it. Algeria struggled. They were kicked out.
Tunisia in Africa.
Tunisia struggled too. Egypt qualified by the skin of their teeth. Morocco, they were really shaking against Congo. Even their last game, after the goal they scored, they were really struggling. They were on the edge throughout the game. So if you look at it, all the North African teams, they practically struggled in this tournament, giving credence to what MM said. I think probably the same thing might play out.
Right.
We might not see any North African team in the final.
So now tell me one team. Now just say it's me strictly. One team that goes to the final for you. Just one team.
Well,
you see playing the final.
In as much as I have my issue with Peseiro, deep down inside me, I want Nigeria to be in the final.
Don't forget about what's deep down in you. Say what it is. Tell me what you feel.
However, as an objective analyst, without any sentiment, I think the team that has the highest shot at the final is Senegal.
Okay, Maya, well, let me put this. I think you're still going with what's in vogue. Let's not think it. Don't say because Senegal are defending champion. Don't say because Nigeria is a country. Don't say because Egypt is not Salah is on the Messi side. Just say what you've seen in this round of the group stage. Moving to the round of 16, what team impressed you that you see that you think they can be in the final?
Okay, if we are talking about the impressive team,
that you see, when you're impressive, you mean you can go to the final when you play.
I would think of Cape Verde.
Oh, okay.
I'll think of Cape Verde. I see. For me personally, Senegal is up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Then you put a Cape Verde a Cape Verde can shock everybody.
Okay.
A Cape Verde, because nobody's talking about them, and they play the best football in the tournament so far.
Okay, so let's really go off that one now. The African Cup of Nations, the 34th edition, has kind of been talking. We've been talking about it, analyzing, but we go away a little bit. Let's talk about one game we saw before yesterday, the FA Cup. Let's talk about the Carabao Cup final. Before that game, everybody was saying Chelsea is playing for Fulham. And if it was a Fulham, it would have been a derby, West London derby, but never was. Now it's Chelsea side, London people against the Merseyside people. Now let's go on that game. Chelsea, Liverpool, Carabao Cup final, League Cup final, whichever we would do. Which team carries the day for you?
Well, Jurgen Klopp has come out and said he's going after the end of the season. At the end of the season,
right?
I mean, a final for him will probably be one of the best send-off for him. Winning
that's
the final
another one.
will be a great send-off for him. However,
emotionally,
if you look at the consistency of the two teams, there's a particular Luis Diaz that has been playing fantastically well.
Right.
I was joking with you on TV with Jerry on TV.
Okay.
And I said since that kidnapping issue, and Luis Diaz came back, he has been on fire.
So focused.
I'm not saying he's going to kidnap somebody's parents, please.
I get it.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
but I mean, just on a lighter note, I mean, since that issue was resolved, he has gotten back his confidence and has been banging the goals. He even has more goals and more assists than Mo Salah in the last 6-7 games he has played for Liverpool. So I mean, Luis Diaz firing on Lost Cylinder is another advantage for Liverpool. However, there's this Chelsea that I don't know. Do you understand? Chelsea today we dispatched him 6-1. The next game they will struggle to score a goal. That has been the inconsistency that has plagued the Chelsea team. So for me, if I were to look at it based on the strength of performance throughout the season, I think I want to give it to Liverpool because of the inconsistency of Chelsea. You don't know the Chelsea you will get on any given day or any given match. So for me, because of that, I'll be sticking to Liverpool to win the tournament.
Okay, so let's go. Next one, Maddison returning to Liverpool. To Tottenham, the Premier League. Yesterday, what happened yesterday? Leave that one aside. Maddison returning. How have you been? How will it be for Tottenham?
No, I mean, to be honest with you, I think Tottenham dropped the ball since Maddison was injured. I mean, if you look at the result when Maddison was playing and when Maddison was not playing, you could see the difference. You could see how influential Maddison has been to the Tottenham squad. To be honest with you, is one of the best signings Tottenham Ange made after joining Tottenham Hotspur. For me, Maddison coming back is another advantage for them. However, remember that he has been out for a very long while, so that there's no point rushing him back into into the full 90 minutes. I think he should be eased into the game such that he doesn't go and play 90 minutes and get injured, and we have to miss Maddison again. I've said it again. If we are missing, it was a great disaster for we, the watchers of the APL, for we, the fans, to not see Maddison play, all those games. Because the games that he played, he has shown the kind of class and the kind of quality he's been able to bring to the team. So, I mean, him coming back is another advantage to Tottenham. However, we will not see the best of him yet because they will have to ease him into the games because at the moment, he cannot play the full 90 minutes.
Okay, so let's go off that one now. Calvin Phillips to West Ham, done. But that's a buyback clause. I mean, he's just on loan, not a full one.
No,
why do we say Man City still having a clip in him? Why not let him go? You never played him. You never used him. Is this a business move?
Well, Man City is a business organization, exactly. and every business is in the business of making profit.
Oh, revenues.
You are in business to make profit.
Right.
Two. The question is, why did Calvin Phillips, why did he move to Man City
in the first place? Right?
Why? I mean, there was the case of Alex Song and Barcelona at that time.
Yeah.
Alex Song was killing it in Arsenal. What did he do? He went to Barcelona, and that was the end of his career. The last time I checked, he's playing for one club in Africa.
He's nowhere to be found.
one unnamed club in Africa. He's still struggling to get his form back. So I mean, why did Kevin Phillips? Why did he make the move to Man City? That was the wrongest move in his career. To be honest with you, it has set his career back a bit. I mean, you were playing for the England national team. It's not as if you are fighting to get into the English national team. You are one of the mainstay of the English team. And for no reason, you decided to make the move to Man City. And in Man City, you've not been able to break into the team. I mean, to be honest with you, him going back to West Ham is an avenue for him to be able to prove himself. If he's able to prove himself, then probably maybe he can get a recall back into the English national team.
Okay, so
I think it's a good move for him.
Good move. So what about Shevchenko, Ukraine FA now? He's now the Ukraine FA president. And when I saw this, I had this word with Ike on the show yesterday, and I took it back to the NFF, to the Nigerian side, Nigerian body.
Yes, I was watching the show yesterday.
You know, okay.
I was watching the show
so you
yesterday.
already heard the question. I said, and he sounded more like you don't need to play the game before you get to this phase. It's possible. That's also true. But those in the game, those involved in it, how deep are they?
No, but the question is this. You know, so sometimes yes, you don't need to play the game before. I mean, Gianfranco Infantino, the
Swiss Italian.
The Swiss Italian. Right. I mean, it's not as if he's a fantastic footballer.
Oh, okay.
So to become
true.
To the best of everybody's knowledge.
Even said Blatt, I mean, it was.
Yeah, he's running the organization very well. However, the question has been, why can't we have an ex-footballer become our FA? And the reason for that is very simple. Why? Nigerian football is plagued with politics. There is a whole lot of politics going on, and I'm not throwing shot at anybody. Please, I'm not throwing shot at anybody. Let's even leave that. Even to the appointment of coaches in Nigeria, we use quota system. We use quota system. You know, this is not a politics show.
Right, I know.
We use quota system. If a particular region is the coach for the national team, a particular region will be the coach for under 17, a particular region will be the coach for under 21, a particular region will be the coach for under 23. And I understand you want to bring inclusiveness and the rest of that, but not necessarily the toppest person that can really do the job. Do you understand?
Right.
Another thing is, those people running football in Nigeria, because of the politics that go behind the scene, a whole lot of ex-footballers do not have the opportunity to be. I'll give a typical example. There's a particular period when Segun Odegbami was campaigning to be the FA president.
He never won.
When Segun Odegbami, who are the stars of the 1980s, Segun Odegbami, who is a very influential person in Nigerian sport, he campaigned enough to be able to become the FA president. Nobody voted for him. Nobody supported him. Whereas we had politicians becoming FA president. My issue is not even with the politicians becoming FA president. My issue is, when you become the FA president, what are the things that you've been able to contribute to the development of football? What are the things? You know, we have an FA that is plagued with corruption to some extent. All these things come together and you makes you feel sad. If you look at the German, let me give you a typical example. If you go to Germany, Franz Beckenbauer of blessed memory. Right. I mean, was an FA president at one time in Germany, and these are the things we should see.
Emulate.
Why we have a whole lot of, there's a Daniel Mokachi, there's a JJ Okocha, there's a Kanu Nwanko, there's an Amunike, all these stars, there's a Sunday Olise. All these big stars, none of them can be FA president.
Ike said the word that got me laughing yesterday. Well, let's go off that now quickly. My Liverpool club. I'll go with the stories. So we open the line so we get to have a chit chat. Then we do the prediction wise. Jurgen Klopp leaving Liverpool. He said it's I'm tired. Energy wise. I mean, is it a good move?
Well, see, the thing is it's better to leave when the ovation is loudest. And I think that's one of the mistakes Mourinho has been making
every time, right?
Since he left Inter Milan. He left at Inter Milan when the ovation was loudest. But every other club after Inter Milan, he left.
What about Porto?
He left Porto when the ovation was loudest. Right. He left Inter Milan when the ovation was loudest. Every other club after then, they have to show him the way out. It shows the kind of respect we should give to Arsene Wenger and Alex Ferguson. Right. Alex Ferguson did this, season in season out for 27 years before he decided to retire. Do you understand? I mean, so for Klopp to have said that, it means that he doesn't have the drive anymore. And to be honest with you, if you don't have the drive anymore, before you know, performance level will begin to drop and your stock will begin to drop. So for me, I think it's a good one for him. It's better he leaves when the ovation is loudest, such that he still keeps his respect and his career intact, than moving from one club to one club and become the fired one like Mourinho is now.
Okay, so another one is living on sabbatical. He will be living on sabbatical leave, and if he's returning back, the Germans are watching him. Would you advise him to go to the German football?
I mean, to be honest with you, he's ripe enough to be the German coach.
He's ripe enough, right?
Yeah, he's ripe enough to be. Let me give you another example. When Guardiola left Bayern Munich, he took a year plus out without doing anything coaching.
He
was just chilling. For the past 10 years, Jurgen Klopp has not taken any time off. So if he takes the time off now, probably maybe he wants to take a year or two break. You might even see him doing some punditry work before going back. I mean, he's good. And to be honest with you, I don't think he should go back to club football. He's coming back. I think he's ripe enough to coach the
countryside,
the German team. So I'll be really glad to see, if not that Euro 2024 is very close by. I won't be surprised if we have a Jurgen Klopp spearheading the German bench to the 2026.
Okay, let's take it back to Liverpool. If he leaves, as the man, Xabi Alonso being the man everybody's talking about. Would you, Xabi leaving Bayern Leverkusen? He's been here before as a player, played with Real Madrid as well, doing well in Bayern Leverkusen. Would you advise Xabi Alonso, as he did hot now, to go to a Liverpool side that have a very good player, good team?
See, let me tell you, I watched his interview yesterday.
Yeah.
When they were quizzing him about probably maybe him being talked about as the Liverpool coach and just that. And he was very corny with the interview. He said, my future is here now. I'm focused here now. I'm in a great place. But when you wanted to end the interview, I don't know what the future holds. To be honest with you, should I tell you? By the start of next season, we have Alonso in the dugout. Okay, let's quickly get this one now. Bayern Leverkusen manager Xabi Alonso has distanced himself from replacing Jurgen Klopp as a Liverpool manager. Recall that Klopp 56 will depart Liverpool, leaving Liverpool, departing Liverpool at the end of the season after making a shock announcement on the decision on Friday. Speculation has already begun on who might be installed in the red hot seat in the summer. We have former midfielder Alonso in the early bookmark as the favorite. However, in a chat with reports, club official website, Xabi Alonso stated that he has no business replacing Jurgen Klopp at the end of the season. He said, that's a direct question. I don't have a direct answer. I'm happy here right now. That's for sure. And I'm only thinking about Bayern Leverkusen. I was surprised by Jurgen's interview. I have huge respect for Liverpool and Jurgen. At the moment, I'm really happy here and enjoying my work. Every day is good. Each day and game is a challenge for me. We are on an intense and beautiful journey here at Leverkusen, we know, and that's against the Bayern side. But all of these things he said, hey man, if you're on contract, that's what you say. I mean, players come to say to the media, I love where I am, they want to go. I love where I am, and you know that. Mbappe, what did Mbappe say?
Okay, sorry, let's take it back to the Nigerian side. A Musa letter to the president, His Excellency of Sports came to say to the national team and said, the president is watching you. We are also watching you. Play for the president, play for the country. And I can say that again. When I heard that, when I saw that, when I read it, first of all, I was thinking, the president, you play for the president. And I was saying, why will you play for just the president? I started advising myself again, knowing fully well that the president is Nigeria, right? So I'm not sounding like a politician, right? But let's get it right. And Ahmed Musa took it personal and he said, no, everything you've said to us is okay. But the president shouldn't watch us on TV anymore. He should come to Ivory Coast to watch us live.
No.
And Ike on the show yesterday was saying Nigeria is too busy. We have a lot of problems. No, how would the president come to Ivory Coast? He talks about one happening.
President should go to Plateau State.
Yeah, Plateau State.
He should change. He should relocate from the villa to Plateau State. That's where it's needed.
Okay,
he should leave Nigerians and national team alone.
Well, if he gets to find, I can't come.
No, he should go to Plateau State.
Oh, okay.
That's where it's needed. Not Cote d'Ivoire. It is when your country is at peace. That's when you jump to and fly around.
Right, that's
not when people are being killed and the rest of that. But in any case, this is not a politics show.
Yeah, I get it.
You don't want to go into politics. However, I think to be honest with you, Ahmed Musa and the team should play for Nigeria. The president is just one man.
Right,
he's the head of the country, and yes, in as much as we want to make the president proud and the rest of that, I think the Nigerian fan takes it. They should play for Nigeria and not just one man. The president is just one man. Nigeria is a country of over 200 million people. They should play for Nigeria and ensure that they put a smile on Nigeria's face.
Okay.
Our president should focus on something else.
Okay, our president. Okay. His Excellency. Let's go. Another one again is Peseiro said something 12:30 yesterday local time when he had Moses Simon by the side. He said a whole lot, right? Positive wise. But something he said that struck our mind. One goal and not concede in the game. He said, when I get the goal, I will try not to concede in the game.
Yeah. So the thing
is he trying to be defensive today?
No, it's not about. No, he has to.
Is it mind games?
No, see the thing. He has to be defensive. See, one thing Peseiro has not come out to say, and which all of us are seeing.
Yeah,
we can't score goals. That's the problem. We cannot score goals, and if we cannot score goals,
he's not happy about it as well.
Yeah, no, everybody's not happy about it. See, the thing is, our first game against what was the name now? The first game that we played against Equatorial Guinea. We were supposed to bury Equatorial Guinea 3-4-0. Because I mean, there was a Chukwueze that was doing what I don't know. There was an Osimhen that got a chance that doesn't know where the post is, and we couldn't really do well. Osimhen, I said Osimhen, Iwobi too was not delivering the passes that was required. Just that we had a lot of chances. Now we had about 3-4 chances that if our strikers were on top of their game, we would have buried that game. And we know that okay, we are in this tournament. The same thing with the Ivory Coast game. After the penalty kick, after the goal from Ekong, we just went into our shell. We couldn't really play. Although he came out very defensive. The last game too, we have 5-6 chances. We couldn't utilize any of them. So I mean, if we are not scoring goals, if we concede, then there will be a problem to equalize.
The manager himself is not happy about it.
And to be honest with you, Cameroon is conceding goals. Nigeria cannot score goals. If Cameroon decided to score first against Nigeria,
it will be a problem for
then
us.
I'll be really scared because I don't really have confidence in not scoring 2-3 goals, to be honest with you. So I wouldn't fault him for saying that we have to defend very well such that we don't concede, because if we concede, we might have a problem.
So what Kelechi Iheanacho not kick the ball so far? How big is this for him personally?
Well, I mean, before the tournament started, we said it. Kelechi Iheanacho,
he wasn't fully fit. He going to the team.
Was not fully fit, and I was
many nations would have dropped him.
Yeah, and I was one of those that said, why would you keep Kelechi Iheanacho, who is not fully fit, against our players in the NPFL that are fully fit,
true,
that can play that play every week in, week out, in this our harsh condition. Do you understand?
Yes.
And we have seen the result. Kelechi Iheanacho is -1 on the team. I mean, you can't bring him, because if you bring him, you are going to aggravate the injury he has, and he will be useless for everybody. I don't see any reason why Kelechi Iheanacho is part of that team. I would have expected somebody from the Nigerian from the NPFL to be that particular team, and that person might be useful for us today. For example, now if we need to make changes and we need to bring the like of somebody who has a talent of Kelechi Iheanacho in, we can't do that to change the game. There's no way for us to do that. It means we are missing the talent of
indirectly we are trying to say we have a short one.
Yeah, we have a short
on
one.
That part.
Because Kelechi Iheanacho cannot play.
Okay, Mayowa, let's get on this one. You talked about Iwobi. I mean, looking at some reason I can explain about Iwobi staying in the national team. There's something Iwobi has that none of these players, none of these midfielders have, but he have not showed it. Iwobi has flair. Iwobi has those passes. Iwobi has those killing passes. Iwobi has those drive in the middle of the park. We've seen him do that at Fulham. Even while it was Arsenal, the pass in his foot. But let's say this now the way it is. If you let an Iwobi leave, you bring in possibly Joe Aribo. He's still trying to find his feet. Who Onyedi Kache is not that so creative. He's just a box-to-box player. Plays for Club Brugge. Don't you think that Peseiro is trying to keep Iwobi just that Iwobi gets back himself in the team?
No, it's not. It's a matter of getting back in.
Okay, who do you give the space? Who do you give the time?
To be honest with you, I would have probably gone with Onyedi Kache.
Oh, okay.
I probably even given Aribo a chance.
Okay, more time.
No, what I'm saying is, Aribo has shown some glimpses of he's trying to improve his game.
Yeah.
Do you understand? But Iwobi is already there. He's not delivering. Do you understand? We don't want a player that will not be able to deliver. And also, and Onyedi Kache, who is a box-to-box player, has a tendency of holding the ball to himself.
Definitely.
And even drawing a whole lot of
and he's very attacking as well.
A lot of the Cameroonians out to himself, creating more space for our forward guys.
All of this is because Iwobi has not played well, right?
Yes.
But he has it.
No, I know he has it. If, to be honest with you, I'm not the coach.
Right.
You understand? But if I were the coach, I would have sent a message to Iwobi by keeping him on the bench.
Okay.
However, if Peseiro sticks to Iwobi today and Iwobi comes and surprises us, we'll come here and give him his flowers.
Okay, so let's go. This one should be the last talk before we run. Before 1:30, we open the lines. Last one I want to ask you now. On the part of the national team, a Trust Ekong pairing with Simi Ajayi, or possibly a Trust Ekong pairing with Kenneth Omera. Which one do you feel comfortable more with playing against the Cameroon side? Because Joseph from Ivory Coast has always talked about not liking lanky players, and I'd be like, why you talk about Simi? Simi Ajayi is calm and collective. He's not made any errors. The only errors he had was against Guinea-Bissau.
Yes, that goal. That goal. He was supposed to charge out.
Not like the Guinea-Bissau.
The one we drew 1-1. The 1-1 we drew. Simi Ajayi was supposed to. Yeah, that goal that they scored. He was supposed to charge out and didn't do that.
Less error, but he's been amazing for me. Calm, collective, the way he looks. He's very strong as well. When you go contact, you understand what I mean. Let's talk about it. Which one do you prefer between both pairings?
I think I will stick to Kenneth Omera and I said Kenneth Omera. Simi Ajayi and Trust Ekong. And to remember that we don't know the lineup yet.
I'm just saying.
We're going to get the lineup by around 6:30 p.m. Nigerian time. That's not be able to confirm the lineup. But I suspect that Peseiro, based on what he has been saying, is going to go with a Calvin Bassey and a Frank Onyeka. And what that's done is that creates more shield for Trustekong and Semi Ajayi, and also gives us the opportunity for Seydou Sanusi to be able to move forward,
make all the right runs,
while Calvin Bassey will be able to drop back to cover for him when he's making those runs.
Okay,
I think that's how he's going to line
all
up.
Right, so join us on the show later this evening, 6:37, 8. We'll be on the radio. We'll talk about that way, the AFCON, Nigeria against Cameroon. That's the preview. But let me let you know, Ivory Coast have failed in attempt to loan Hervé Renard for remainder of the 23 African Cup of Nations. And also Mohamed Salah starts rehab an injured hamstring and eyes return to African Cup of Nations. Okay.
Sorry. What's with this loaning? Cameroon loaning Abubakar. Now they want to loan Averna. Why are they loaning Averna? Why? They fired their coach during the tournament. Why do they want to loan Averna? Why?
They are already out.
Well, Averna will come and do magic, Abi.
He gave it to Ivory Coast back in 2015.
I don't understand. He was with the team.
He was with the team.
Not an emergency.
But this is, are they even done?
No, I mean
these things are crazy. I mean, looking at, I've not seen. Does this happen?
No, it happens. They can do it.
No, I know, but you loan a manager who has been off. If you know he was good enough, why not leave him with the team?
No, they are the coach. They are the white man who is the coach.
My point, I know. My point is,
who is the coach?
If you were have Renner, will you return back?
Let's
look at it. That's realistic.
Wait. Work with on the spoil finish. You want to put that for my head? No, I will not do.
Okay, so Osimhen will either join Real Madrid, Paris Saint-Germain, or EPL club. Coming from Napoli chairman, his name is De Laurentiis, and also on the AFCON news, Indomitable Lions of Cameroon stop Abidjan for the Eagles clash. Also, no rift with Onana coming from Cameroon boss Rigobert Song between the Eagles and the Lions. Who wins tonight? That's coming from Segun Odegbami. And also, Peseiro provides hints on how he will approach Cameroon. I'll let you know tonight when I return back on the radio. You don't want to miss that. Cameroon well prepared for Super Eagles clash coming from Rigobert Song. And also Alonso has come to say, count me out of Liverpool job. And Kenneth Amira said in the AFCON news, I trust Peseiro to provide winning strategy against Cameroon. Peseiro, my guy. Peseiro all the
way. But Kizzy, to be honest with you, what do you think has been Peseiro's strategy throughout the tournament based on the first 3 matches? Apart from the second game that we can see what he was trying to do, the first and the last game, what do you think was the strategy?
I would just have a general say.
The first and the last game specifically.
No, I would love to do a general say about Peseiro. He's my guy. He's my guy. I think Peseiro. Everybody have been saying he's not good. He's not good. He might not be good, but I think Peseiro is learning on this job. As the game,
training coach.
No, let me tell you. As the game, when I mean learning on job, as the game unfolds, he's getting better. Against Equatorial, now I'll say it, against Equatorial Guinea, we didn't score a lot of goals. He complained about that, which for me is not the manager's fault. Now he came to play against an Ivory Coast. He came with a style of play which looks scary, but it worked out. So managers do that, which was defensive. Now against Guinea-Bissau, the same thing.
4-2-3-1.
Yeah, against Guinea-Bissau, he came back again. That clinical part, we didn't get it. Even though the Guineans, he had to change your squad somehow. Even though the Guineans had more of the flair of the ball, which is wrong for us. But looking at Nigerian style of play, I think what he has done so far now is that he have made the African other teams. Like I hate to hear the way. Sorry, using the word hate, but this detest, right? I don't like to hear the words, the way the Zambians, the Cameroonians, the Namibia pundits laugh Nigeria. I mean, Akwe is struggling. That Daniel Akwe, the our ex-goalkeeper, he's struggling in one of our stations, one of the sister stations on TV. He has less what to say because we are not playing well, but we are keeping a clean sheet back. so what? See, let's say it the way it is. If I ask you Mourinho now, what do you say? You say Mourinho is a defensive manager.
Yeah,
if I ask you Diego Simeone, he says he's a defensive manager. We've seen managers who have a style. Doesn't mean they don't get score. No, the score goals. So Peseiro's problem now is we need to get to score goals. Why it's more scary today is because if you get off today, there's nothing like 1 point.
But the question the question I want to ask is this: should Peseiro stick with the Ivory Coast kind of play? Should he stick with that kind of pattern? Yes, we are sacrificing creativity, a bit of creativity in the midfield for a bit of bodies in the midfield.
Right.
But should he continue because it worked out well in that particular game?
Yeah.
He couldn't give Sankari and the rest of them the chance to be able to play.
I love that question. Right. The question is, according to you said, should he continue with that defensive style? it's a good one to come in with that style, but it's a bad one to rest on that style. Now, what I'm trying to say is, he did that against the Ivorians. We got the results when we were ahead. You could have seen the way the Sangare, the Fofana, Sekou Fofana, the KC, they were really driving on us, and it was a problem for us to absorb the pressure.
True.
Because this is not his team.
We don't have players that could hold the ball and
that style of play.
For us. Yeah.
Now, why I would say he shouldn't come in that way. Let him come with that style. Everybody have known Nigeria are defensive. It's not really defensive, but we're not fully defensive because we are getting chances, but we're not converting it.
True.
So what I feel they should do, like you said, give some players a start would not be wrong as well.
True.
Because you want to see. You see Terry Murphy. I don't know if you watch him in the League One. Do you watch him? Terry Murphy is scary. Terry Murphy is a beast.
And you know one interesting thing about Terry Murphy? A lot of us know him as a forward.
Right.
But you know Terry Murphy can...
He could play from the flank.
Can play from the flank.
He could play as the central man anyway.
I won't be surprised if I were to be Peseiro. I probably have experimented with something, and he had the opportunity to do that. Do you know in the last game? I probably dropped an Iwobi and put in a Terry Murphy to play that particular.
Do you know the problem? Do you know the problem?
And I will just see.
The problem is that Peseiro is thinking too much, and I understand. He's a manager. He cannot get things wrong. Let's say it the way it is. We are Nigerians. I love to say that one of the games we played, I came on the radio and I said we love to complain a lot. Not Nigerian quote, Nigerian sports people. Why do I say this? We like to wait for managers. If a Peseiro do drop an Osimhen, I'm just saying, let me even say, if he drops Osimhen today and Cameroon get the result right, they go finish our mouth.
No, you see.
But sometimes you don't need to mind what they say.
Yeah, but
Maya, let's be realistic. Let's see. I love to be very prudent in words. Osimhen is not scoring goals. True. Yes, we know. Osimhen is the king of African football. Yes, we know. Osimhen, for me, he plays under pressure. Everybody should have seen it.
No, true.
If a manager, see, Chris Holding did it. That's why manager's experience is okay. Chris Holding have managed Brighton and Hove Albion, managed the likes of Newcastle. He knows this thing.
True.
If a striker or forward is not doing well, why not take him off and play someone? But in the country football, a Peseiro is beginning to think, if I can be pressurized on the Ozoho, why? How do I do with the Sime?
No. The problem with Peseiro has been he has not been decisive enough.
Exactly. That's
the whole issue. He handled it very poorly.
Yeah.
He would have been. Okay, I'll give a simple example. Hugo Song was very decisive with Onana.
Definitely, yeah.
You didn't play well in the second game. You consider goals that you're not supposed to consider. Or sit down for bench.
Okay.
Just I'm trying to protect my
the last I've been beeping so much. I don't know if I can actually get to do more. Whole lot of story to be checked about, but let's see. Let me see. Maybe 8 minutes of your time. 140. I beg you, please. Let's run. Hendrick with another goal for Brazil in the pre-Olympic game, and also Bayer Leverkusen 0 for Leverkusen. They call themselves. He's aware of Liverpool interest in Jabi Alonso. However, they are optimistic and assume that Alonso won't leave the club this summer. And also moving on, Morocco referee Rendone Yerjed. You want to call him again? Raudin, some calling on the hell of Raudin. His name is Raudin Yeyed. Will officiate the much-awaited AFCON 2023 round of 16 match between Nigeria and Cameroon today. The Moroccan referee has officiated Nigerian matches twice. He was in charge when Nigeria defeated South Africa 2-1 at the AFCON back in 2019 quarterfinals. Redone also handled the Ghana versus Nigeria 2022 FIFA World Cup playoff first leg in Ghana, which ended 0-0, and that man will be doing what he wants to do today. Let's see how it goes. And also moving on, Real Madrid side. I've got the news, but let me keep that aside. I'll talk about Premier League side again, sorry. Premier League have accredited Gabriel Magalhaes with Arsenal second goal against Crystal Palace. Gabriel now has 3 Premier League goals this season, all coming in his last 4 appearances in the competition. And officially, you need to know Genk Anderlecht game, which was played on the 23rd December 2023, will be replayed. Reasons are big VR penalty error in the match. Genk took this to court and won the case.
Can that happen in the EPL?
Okay, so let me let you know this one again. Cameroon is our biggest footballing rival, and that is why this round of 16 match would be crazy today. We need Osimhen to step up when it matters. If he will get a start, I'm not going to be surprised to see him start. Well, we have beaten them 12 times while they've won 5, but they have won when it matters most. The Lions beat us in 3 AFCON finals.
That's true.
We cannot forget those ones. Rigobert Song, I will not forgive them. He sees somewhere to feel that these guys were bad. I cannot forget the legend himself of blessed memory, Mark Vivian Foe. You know, the Olembe, all those kind of players. Desire Job, quality team they've got. Chato, they've got the Jeremy Jitap. What's the other one? Lauren Etamimaya.
Yes,
all of these guys are good players.
The Arsenal legend.
But Maya, this Cameroon people, they're not continue. Give it happen. They say they should. 2002, FIFA stopped that. Yeah, I remember.
No. I mean, it's an error thing.
Error thing, right?
Let me give you an example.
Tell me, I want to know this.
What was the name now? Aliou Cisse has been with that particular team,
right?
With that Senegalese team for more than 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years now.
Not until 2015 before they started getting their reading back.
Yeah.
The last time Senegal did anything fantastic was the 2002 World Cup that they knocked out France and they were able to get to the quarterfinals. Since then, after that World Cup, they went on a downturn. You know. Things were not working for them.
Right.
A lot of their stars retired and the rest of that. It took the intervention of bringing Aliou Cisse in and him tinkering the team such that he was able to groom the team and for them to be able to get to the level they were able to get to now, and that resulted in them winning the 2015 Nations Cup.
Right.
And since then they've been on the rise. Their stock has continued to rise. So the same thing is happening to Cameroon. It's going to take a bit of time for them to be able to get their team back. The same thing is also happening to Nigeria too.
Right.
After the 2000 and the 1994 World Cup squad, nation winning and World Cup squad, we've not been able to get to that level again. We're number 3 in the world, and since then we've been really struggling.
Okay, so this one says the EFA board. My please listen well. Have announced that they talk about the Egyptians. They announced that they slaughtered a calf, and I mean CALF, a calf.
Calf.
Yeah, they slaughtered a calf and gave away the meat to the poor, a sacrifice to help the team avoid more injuries and draws at this AFCON. Egypt also did this traditional thing back in 2008, I beg your pardon, and went on to win the trophy. This one, is it meat?
See.
Like, is it MYTH?
Wait, let me tell you something.
Africa.
If they like, may they go kill bull. If they like, may they kill lion. This Nations Cup, they know they win them.
Okay, so according to reporting yesterday night, Zinedine Zidane is under great pressure from his father and brother to accept the job and train the Algerian national team. Let's leave that aside. Now, Jurgen Klopp says his decision to leave Liverpool at the end of the season is final. Let me quote the German that said, even if we didn't win anything this season, it wouldn't change my mind. I thought it through properly. It's an independent one. It's independent of any kind of result this season. That's why it's a good moment to give it to someone else, according to the man.
If Pochettino listening to Klopp and try not to play the final way, it will be surprised.
Another one says the big West African battle unfolds in Abidjan tonight, delicately poised. 9 p.m. Nigeria Cameroon. That game you go hot. Sacha Boey landed in Munich in order to sign a new Bayer Leverkusen. Bayern player from Galatasaray. He's a French fullback together with agent Estella Group, Joshua Barnett, Taz, Blaming Star, Ben Beav, and Goldie. Quickly, I move again. Nathan Ake in the 88th minute. First goal ever for Manchester City at Tottenham Hotspur ground. I saw that goal and I shook my head. I said, Mr. Phil, how would you feel? Oh, goodness me. Okay, Pep Guardiola, former Manchester City CEO, joining United. He said, De Bruyne will play here. Erling Haaland will play here. So in the end, it's not that simple like that. Maybe United think with this person, everything is going to change. If it does happen, then oh my God, they have to make a stand for Omar Berrada. And also inside the Super Eagles camp, let me share with you, let me let you know, Osimhen is fit against rumors. Trost Ekong is fit after missing a game. Yusuf Al-Hassan is fit after missing 2 games. Clean bill of health in the camp. They did well, they are okay, nothing is wrong with them. And all sanctions taken by CAF Disciplinary Commission against Walid Regragui has been cancelled. He's fine and also is lifted, according to reports on this one. I saw yesterday Chelsea FA Cup, FA 4th round. It's Aston Villa. They will do the replay at Villa Park, and also this guy talk about the City guys moving to the 5th round again for the 6th or 7th time consecutively.
It's good for them now. At least they're improving.
Okay, so Zidane, let's open the line 140. I want a line. Zidane moved to Algeria. Do you think you should take it?
He's a Nigerian man.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, he grew up in France, but his root is in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I think it will be a good one. Let's see Zidane, implement what he did with Real Madrid with the national team, and let's see how he'll be able to succeed. Since he has said he's not going to coach any club in England, then he should try out his luck in Africa. Algeria will be a good test for him.
Algeria would be a good test. Officially, the lines are open. A quick one again. Apologies for not opening the line at that time when I say like 1:30, but sometimes we have a other talk to give on the show. But if you want to be part of the show via via call, will still be valid. 0700-903-903-903. 0700-903-903-903. That's for call line. But if you want to call us on WhatsApp or possibly send an SMS, or you want to send a WhatsApp message, so much valid. 0700 on that 903-903-9. I've got so much for you on the show. The giveaway time will be the evening time. We predict that game, right? We've got people on that one. Let's get back to the lines. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Great to have you. Good afternoon. What's your name? What's that hall? What's the sound? That's a sound. That's one offensive sound. I can't even stand it. I mean, from the background of yours.
For Papa.
Okay, quickly. Let's have you. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, Mr. Mayowa.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah, Mr. Mayowa, your voice looks familiar, and maybe you are working in some station.
I do VOP radio and I do VOP TV. Those are the two.
Are you there? Oh, he left. Oh, okay. All right. Check it out. Well, 141. Time is still ticking. Time still going. Time is still counting. Very, very, very soon we'll be there. And I could say this on the radio. There is no better time than now. Nigeria, Cameroon. We predict that game, but not now. The games we're predicting today are Marseille, Monaco in the Ligue 1, Stuttgart, RB Leipzig in the German Bundesliga, AC Milan, Bologna in the Italian Serie A, Barcelona against Villarreal in the La Liga Santander. And that's for the prediction. Let's go with the call. Maya, where's the bubble gum? Which one? Oh, okay, let's get this. I'll come back to that. Hello, welcome.
Everyone should know is calling back.
Okay,
Yes.
You went off. What happened?
Hey, so this Liverpool coach, club. Is this the time for football finally, or maybe you want to leave for the countryside?
What he wants to do is what they call sabbatical leave. He just want to be off from football for now. He'll just be off for a while. Maybe he returns back. Maybe, I mean, it depends on him if he wants.
Okay.
All right.
And I can't wait for Nigeria match.
You can't wait.
I can't wait. Maybe I don't have belief in Nigeria, but it's my country.
Come.
Wait.
See,
You did that's Nigeria?
No, yeah.
I'm a Nigerian guy. You understand? I will not want for my country now. Even though when I go to abroad now, my home is my home.
I like that.
True.
So even though I don't believe in Nigeria, maybe I will still support them. Because
Yeah.
you mentioned something like you said they win us in three final.
Yes, true.
And this one is not final. Yeah. This one is not funny. The last match you play, I think it's 2 where Igalo scored 2 goals.
Yeah, that was back in Igalo scored. Chikwueze scored back in 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, and there is a Nigeria Cameroon that play. The coach has scored a wonderful free kick.
That's 2000 final.
Yeah.
So I can't wait for this one.
Okay. All right, thank you. So what you do? Just join the show in the evening. You okay? We'll talk about that.
Okay.
All right, the evening, 6 from 6:30. You want to predict? Oh, wait, let him go. What's a mistake? Sorry. Oh, maybe you should try to reconnect if you can. Let's go back to this. Hello, welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. This is Ijeoma calling from nowhere.
Ijeoma, I'm very well. How are you today?
Yeah, the popular Yoruba.
I'm not feeling
Welcome. How you doing?
because of cold.
Okay.
Yeah, thank God, my brother. Yeah,
Okay.
the code is too much. That's why.
I understand. Sorry about that. Yoruba, let's have you. Welcome to the show.
Wait, sorry, Yoruba. Is that a Yoruba name?
I was going to ask that.
Yes, is my AKA.
Okay, that be pronounced as
Felix, yeah.
That be pronounced as
Felix.
Ijerioba, right? If I'm calling that Yoruba, that be pronounced as Ijerioba, right?
Ijeoma, yes,
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 okay,
it's a
okay.
great name in Igbo land.
Oh, okay, okay.
Wait, this guy's confusing me. Are you a Yoruba? Are you an Igbo?
No, he said Igbo.
No, I'm an Igbo man.
Okay, but
I'm an Igbo man now.
Okay, you're an Igbo man, but you go with the Yoruba name, right?
Yeah, because the Yoruba.
No, it's not Yoruba name. This thing is not Yoruba name. If you see any Igbo man, you can ask him what.
Can you teach me? I
Yoruba
mean, I
means.
want to know. I mean, just teach me Igbo on that. What does it mean in Igbo?
It means there is something they called Oba. I don't know what the calabash. Yes,
Calabash,
You know
okay.
calabash?
Right,
Okay.
I know Calabash.
Yes. No water can swallow calabash.
Goodness
That's
me,
true.
that's
That's
magical.
true.
That's the name you got. Big
Calabash
name.
will always float on
Yes.
water. That's true.
Okay.
Yes, you understand, yes, yes.
Big name. All right, let's have you. Welcome.
Yes, thank you, my brother. God bless you. Oh. Today's game, I don't have much to say.
Right.
You know, because of Onana and some of our spy goals they are insulting our goalkeeper. You understand? So I'm supporting Cameroon today, and Nigeria will collect 3-0 from Cameroon.
Chineke.
Wait. Hold on.
Why?
Stay with me. You are supporting Cameroon
Yeah,
today. And
Yes.
you are proud to say it on the radio with us
Wait,
here.
are you a Manchester United
No,
fan?
No,
Yes,
no
I'm
issues.
Manchester
Your-
United.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
No issues. Your opinion is valid. Now you did think like that, no problem. But I will ask a question now. You say a Cameroon got the result against Nigeria today. We don't score a goal. No goal from Nigeria.
No goal from Nigeria, I swear. No goal from Nigeria.
What if Nigeria wins Cameroon? What should I do to you, or what will happen?
I don't think so. I don't think so. This is impossible. Maybe in my dream.
Magic on the game. Thank you so much, Ijeoma. I got your
Yeah,
dad.
thank you, my brother.
Thank
God
you
bless
so
yeah.
much. God
Yeah.
bless you.
Yeah, bless you too, bro.
Magic. Oh goodness me. Did you hear that, man? He said, okay, let's leave that. Welcome to the show. What's your name? Good afternoon. Great to have you join on the show. How are you today? What's your name?
My name is Austin Yagazi.
Yagazi. It's been a while. Where have you been?
Sorry, I'm very, very sorry.
No problem.
But now, I'm very, very busy. I get you.
It's fine. I
So
get you.
sometimes I used to listen, but I know I can't have that chance to go.
Okay,
Like,
no,
that is the
what
reason.
matters most is that you listen as well. You follow the show. That's okay for me. I'm cool with that.
What is it?
What matters for me is that you listen. I mean, not calling is not just a yardstick. I mean, when you listen, that's nice for me.
Okay. The main reason is because of the new work I got.
No problem. That's what's up. That's fine. Let's talk. Let's have you.
Okay, I want to just drop this one. That's a Nigerian game.
You
The
want to?
winner will decide on the winner. We decide on the sport kick penalty.
Wait, the
That's
winner of the
how I
game will be okay. You mean the game will be decided by penalty today?
Yes.
Aye.
Penalty. That would be interesting.
It looks like what is happening in Nigeria, Cameroon.
Is Stanley good enough to
We don't
take
even know.
penalty?
So-
Are we good enough to score penalties?
Yeah, guys, here. Why are you saying that? Why are you saying it happened that way?
Okay, if you look at the two teams now, both of them are not scoring. They can create chance, but they cannot convert.
No, Cameroon is converting. No,
Cameroon they score.
Cameroon is scoring.
Nigeria
Cameroon
they
give
score.
Gambia 4-3. Cameroon is scoring goals. I mean, they're only conceding as well.
No, it's not what I mean. It's not what I mean. For me, as I see the game, that game will end on penalty.
Okay, that's what's
I
up. All right, I'll take it from you, Yagazi. No problem.
Okay, for the other hand, at the end of the season, I will miss Jurgen Klopp. You know that I tell you, he's the best coach that I have. So I don't know why he needs to leave coaching by this time.
Oh,
Guardiola is now saying that he will sleep well. Sleep well is better. I don't know why.
okay, that's what's up. Thank you so much, Yagazi. All right, Yagazi. Yagazi Austin says the game will be decided on penalties today. Let's know. Hello, welcome. Good afternoon.
Hello, good morning, boss. Good morning, boss.
Good afternoon. It's all right. How are you doing?
This one at 2 in the afternoon we do.
Sorry.
It's fine. Let's have you.
My name is Unisa from Agege.
Did you say minister?
Yunusa, right?
Unisa.
Yunusa. Okay, please go ahead.
Unisa.
I'm going to miss my coach, and that is very, very. He pay me go boss. Liverpool coach. I don't know what I want to do now.
Are you a Liverpool fan?
Yes.
Oh, I understand. This is a very big one for Liverpool fans. I mean, emotional.
Well, I swear, I know what that man don't do for Liverpool so far, boss. So anyway, Nigeria is going to play to draw.
No, okay, wait.
No, draw no go happen today.
Unisa.
Somebody must win.
Unisa, can you hear me? What you need to do, if you want to predict on that part, when you want to talk about the Nigerian thing, we'll be on the radio before that game. So join the show, okay? Don't forget, join the show. Bring this thing. Let me tell you. I will tell you why we will not play 2-2. But bring it on the show. Join us on the show this evening, all right? Before the game. The game is 9 p.m. So anything ahead of the 9 p.m., you hear me on the radio. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Unisa, I'm liking the name. What's Unisa? Sounds like
Unisa is an Islamic name.
Unisa.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Unisa. Okay. Now back to the phone lines. Welcome.
Hello.
Great to have you join us. Good afternoon.
Big Joe from Alaba.
Your name is what?
Big Joe from Alaba.
Big Joe from
Big Joe.
Alaba. You're Big Joe. Big Joe. I'm liking the name. Are you do you do wrestling?
That's my name.
Okay. I like the name. Big Joe from Alaba. Let's have you.
Please go ahead.
You see, the problem Nigeria have is NFA.
NFA, okay.
If these people will leave coach to select somebody needs to play ball. I'm sure Nigeria have to start to play ball. The problem half is Nigerian they stop coach much. They will give coach some players. This one they must teach them. Before you know, they don't give coach 4 or 5 players. How many coaches will collect by himself? If they not now to select somebody in need to play ball, I'm sure Nigeria will do well. It's not 11-11 in field. Cameroon is not 11-11 in field. Let Nigeria that man to say somebody who wants to play ball. He will say a different thing. Now giving players the Nigeria problem, giving players to coach. That's the problem for Nigeria.
Thank you so much, Big Joe.
Thank you so much, Victor. Thank you.
Big Joe called me laughing on the show. He said the problem is giving players to coach. That which one would the manager now decide to use? Big Joe from Alaba called me laughing on the show, but that's another one of it.
When your guy call you into the office, see now the needs be this.
It looks very confusing as well. That one. Hello. Great to have you join us. Good afternoon. What's your name?
From Alaba.
Ebuka from Alaba. Ebuka, how are you?
Vicky, I'm not happy to see you.
You know,
First time we are not hearing sound from the background. Ebuka, that's good. That's an improvement.
Ebuka, wait. You said you're not happy with me.
Sorry.
Are you talking to me?
I've been calling someone. They look at my phone.
You've been calling me for you. I don't understand what you're saying.
He said he's been calling since Monday. You know the picking call.
You've been calling me since Monday. How come? Why? How would I want to do that?
I don't. Okay. Sorry.
Plenty people they call you novice.
So you accuse me now. You don't think you owe me a whole lot of apologies. You apologize very well. If Nigeria did not win today, I will not forgive you.
I'm not that good. I'm not that patient. I'm just a washer. I'm not anyone.
Hey, Vika, great to have you. Welcome.
So Vika, go ahead.
Okay, I'm fine. See, I'm listening to that club. Please, take me to Arsenal club. That club.
But I should do what?
Let me see Arsenal. Club, bring me to Arsenal to come and coach Arsenal.
Oh, you need a younger club to come to Arsenal.
Oh, okay. You want your club to come to Arsenal? Okay.
Yes, because Arteta is not a good not a good man for the next player in Arsenal because he cannot manage a player very well. He keeps on repeating the same mistake every season. You cannot be playing the same thing every season, the same thing. Bring great tactics, you will not bring. You think the same 4 tactics that is into 99 and 20. You can't think it's 16th century. It's not okay. So maybe they should start Arteta this summer. Bring him to that flow next summer. Everything next season.
Thank you so much. All right, Ebuka. Thank you
Sorry, I can feel your pain.
Much. You can still join us on YouTube. Voice of the People now, the Point FM. Husan Lucien saying, Yoruba, you're joking, but anyways, my greetings to you, Kizike, and your colleague in the studio, Kotonu brother Lucien. Ufoma Adomi saying, good afternoon, guys. Back to the phone lines. Welcome to the show. Good afternoon.
Hey, finally,
It's about to go down.
It sounds like it's intentional. You mean I don't want to take your call? I don't do that now. How are you? Welcome. Good afternoon.
Apologies. I'm taking you from the car. This is my first time listening to your show.
Oh,
so
great.
I heard Mayowa. I think your thoughts are spot on. I hope I'm not over.
No.
It good, I hope.
No, what did you say? I mean, go ahead. What did you say? What's your name, first of all?
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Steve.
Steve?
And I really love your show.
Oh.
My name is Steve. I really love your show. I like the way when I just break down the different things when they happen.
Thank
And
you.
I like the thoughts in the studio. I think this is Easy or Kizzy. I know your name.
Yeah,
was,
Kizzy is my name. Kizzy
is
K.
his name.
Oh man, you have a swag and a vibe when you talk. I enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you
for
so much.
The Super Eagles.
Mm.
So, for that game, I think the combinations that you put for the defense, I think I like it.
Mm.
The choice between whether you want to start with an Omero because you know that the experience is there.
Right.
Usually, it's a bit more static, and when we play, you face an aggressive or slightly more aggressive Cameroonian side with more turnovers for goal than us. You go on look for that one, but I don't know, for some reason I really enjoyed Temi's performance.
Ajayi, yeah.
Like you said, and I concur. He's very calm.
Right.
He's very anti-press, and I like the way he said they double back and he commit less fouls. Take your stats. He has less fouls when he plays compared to the amount of time when they say Omeri they play for the national team too. So I think for a game like this, you want all your men to make them mount. So no give unnecessary fouls in the first half. So you want to start with Ishemi, at least for me on the back end. And I know the one is full of thoughts say it will be not a try. Now the way that they use them, everybody knows that he has the ability to show flex. It can be, give us a flurry of passes creatively. And the truth now, say defensively, they don't drop him back, they do more pop work, and they more controlled in performance because Peseiro is truly a defensive bloody coach. And I don't know for Nigeria, if they say the person is defensive, everybody go there. Now their chest they rise. So first of all, let the coach do his thing, make him pick in players. We see the problem now when they go on for Ghana when they find out Lamptey was fit and they didn't select him when they were supposed to select him. You see the problem with Ivory Coast when they say it's only why they pursue their coach come out like a fan fly. Because Peseiro didn't have any problem when he was playing against us, and if he was on the pitch, we would have had more problems because of his process. But they're quite well. So kudos to the Nigerian team. But we found out that if coaches not get their freedom to do things, you can't see all this meandering. Then the coach said we can't even get freedom because they do any year. But we don't get that big problem like that with Peseiro. I think his tactics like this man talk for their presser yesterday is what they need to get right. And then he has to put his personnel in the right positions. People like Lukman who likes to play close to the striker. Osimhen needs support. Osimhen needs to do what a nine do. Because I promise you, whatever they have as their fault for Cameroon, and I think we can beat Cameroon. I know we will probably beat Cameroon. If you look their structural performances over time, it be like saying only their fans and their president Eto that they get mind. Those better players. If you point and Guisa, you already point out the creativity. We're supposed to come from the middle of the pack, and I think we have the personnel to do it. Now to move forward, now our biggest problem because our transition forward is a big challenge. So that means that whatever we do, whether we stick with 3 at the back or whether we go to 4 at the back, I don't care who is working in front, who is your 8, who is your 10, and who is your 7, who is going to walk that walk. Because the last time when we played against Cameroon, it was a 7 like Utaka. Then they say give us that goal. And that was because of, not the last time, but one of the times. Because of the quick testing from Kano, and we started from the back, and we ended up front like Drake. So,
you too much, yo. That will be fair. No, but let it be your name that time, not first. Let it be your name that time. Not tell me your name again.
Just leave him. My name is Chief.
Now, Chief, you call yourself Chief.
Chief.
Spell and not first. Spell.
CHIEF.
Okay, Chief.
Okay, Chief. I bet that will be. Maybe just ask you this one before you move. You hear me so? What do you feel say? What do you feel say? Peseiro will do today. We ought to get the result against Cameroon today. That's just the be so. What if you say we do because just the people don't talk about Peseiro say we not the score goal, we not the conceive, we still they keep clean sheet, but now one ball. What do you feel say Peseiro will do today? Which magic if you just press? Which ball you feel your press? Will you get result against Cameroon today?
Okay, I think the biggest for Peseiro now, I take and settle our forward players. This back end support when it comes to attacking for us, and I see that thing when they say in try do to young can. But personally, I'm not even like this. I think what we need to do now to get the personnel up front right. Because India already show a chop. Most people not realize in Nigeria they're one of the best defenses in tournament. And it goes to our historical performance for AFCON, which means we're not a concede well for back. We're not a concede goal. We're not a debate ourselves like Ghana. You get it. Like you said, the talking well, and I like it.
Thank you so much.
Score one goal first and make sure we
all right, Chief. Thank you so much.
Even one and they don't concede.
Great to have you join the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Apologies on letting you go now. Thank you so much. Safe. Okay. I mean, it was so nice talking with that lady, right?
I mean, I'm very, very impressed. Please continue to call in. Seriously, I'm very impressed.
She needs to be in the group.
I'm very, very impressed.
I possibly might get her involved on the show tonight. I might possibly get her on the show tonight before the game, right?
It will be bad to have her contribute on the show in the night.
Possibly as well. Yeah,
she has broken it down really, really well.
She has to say
making her job much more easier.
She took it the other way. I mean, I can't kind of speak Fiji. Come listen to Fiji show. But what else did they do? I mean, thank you so much. I'm liking the name. What's the name again? She said
Chief.
Like
Chief. CHIEF.
Like the Chikere, the movie man, like the TC, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to go. Our time's up. We need to run now. This one says, please, is Yusuf going to be at the midfield today? Okay, Lucian on YouTube is asking the question. I'll let you know. Yusuf is back, but it's about Peseiro. If he will be deciding to let Yusuf stay to play today, possibly, you just now be saying, with sometimes in life, I love to say, you never know until you try. Possibly this will be the last call. I beg you, let's get on this. Hello.
30 seconds. If you can do it, 30 seconds.
Great to have you join the show. Welcome. Yes, let's have you. What's your name?
This is Joshua.
Okay, Joshua, say it to me quickly.
Joshua, 30 seconds. We are out of time.
Okay. I feel like Nigeria wins the 3-1, but I want to see to at least give Onana injury to that. Even though when I shot, you want people.
What a good way to end the show. Thank you so much, Joshua. Join the show later today, 6:30. We'll be on the radio tonight. We'll on the show. Thank you so much. Okay. On this note, we have to call it a wrap on the show. It's actually 2 already. Let's quickly go. Let's get you the sound out.
Like I always say, Amaka is looking around to disappoint. I hope Nigeria is not the Amaka.
Right. For everyone who called on the show, Yerioba, Hussein Luciano, former Tommy, Joshua, the name, the ladies one. Chief. Okay, she's gonna take me the name. Ebuka from Alaba, Big Joe, Unisa, Austin Yagaze, Yerioba, Oluwashemilori, all of you guys, amazing people, and also who you're lacing from your car, your stereo, whichever way at home, having about anywhere you're lacing from. Thank you so much. This is Voice of the People now, the Point FM Lagos City, the best place to be. You don't want to touch the dial. I will be back on the radio again later for you this evening to run the show. So we talk about the Nigerian game, and after I'm done with the show, the Nigerian game will start 9 p.m. I am the voice of the mic. I am the only spot man that nobody can hold. Not even Jude can barely harm me. I love to shoot from the outside like confetti. Valverde. My name is Kizzy K. Good afternoon, beautiful Lagos City. I'm out.
For the perfect getaway?
Look no further than the luxurious accommodations at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos, number 42. Muritala. Their need is met. We also offer complimentary pickup and drop-off from the Lagos airport.
Take advantage of our state-of-the-art fitness center, outdoor pool, and enjoy a delicious meal at our on-site restaurant.
With stunning views, world-class service, and a prime location, Airport Golden Tulip Hotel, Lagos is the perfect choice for your next vacation or business trip.
So, why wait? Book your stay today and experience ultimate in comfort and luxury at Airport Golden Tulip Hotel.
For bookings and reservations, is now here in Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Romeo, the pizza champions, and Coldberry Ice